Iba talagang Pinoy.
Iba talagang Pinoy.
RPN, Radio Philippines Network Incorporated, DXKO. 13 sa Sinday Utso sa dial sa inyong radyo. RPN DXKO, ang Radyo Ronda dini sa Dakbayan sa Cagayan de Oro. Sibiyahan na may dalaon sa katawhan, andang na serbisyo sa tanan. Ang RPN DXKO Radyo Ronda sakop sa KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Sa iyong isip at iyong galing, kahit saan dalhin, humahanga ang kahit sino. Iba tayo, iba ang Pilipino.
Kasi yan tayo, yan ang Pilipino. Nakakabilib talaga, lahing mapanlikha. Lakas tibay, galing mo, sa puso mo'y dumadaloy. Ibang-iba tayo.
Iba talagang Pinoy. Di basta bumibitiw, paulit-ulit mang mabigo. Pag nadapa, tumatayo uli. Iba tayo, di susuko.
Umagos ang pag-asa sa iyong mga dugo. Kabutan ng pag-ibig sa iyong ngiti.
Walang ismang maangkasan, ang lahi mong malaman. Kasi yan tayo, yan ang Pilipino. Nakakabilib talaga, lahing mapanlikha. Lakas tibay, galing mo, sa puso mo'y dumadaloy. Ibang-iba tayo. Kasi yan tayo, yan Pilipino. Nakakabilib talaga, lahing mapanlikha.
Lakas tibay, galing mo, sa puso mo'y dumadaloy. Ibang-iba tayo.
Iba talagang Pinoy.
Iba talagang Pinoy.
Iba talagang Pinoy.
Are you a Filipino living in Middle East, Europe, Asia and the Pacific, USA or Canada? You are our story. You are our Filipinos World. The Filipinos World Saturday every 4 to 5 p.m. only here on RPN DXKO 1368.
This program is brought to you by Love Module and Envirocool.
Sa iyong isip at iyong galing, kahit saan dalhin, humahanga ang kahit sino. Iba tayo.
Good afternoon, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and to the Filipinos across the globe. My name is Agnes, and you are watching live here in the Filipinos World. We are broadcasting live via CNN Philippines TV5 Cagayan de Oro City, Philippines, and live streaming via facebook.com/RPN Cagayan de Oro 1368. And today is October 16, 2021, and it is the World Food Day. More than 3 billion people in the world cannot afford a healthy diet. Collective action across 150 countries is what makes World Food Day one of the most celebrated days of the UN calendar. Hundreds of events and outreach activities bring together governments, businesses, NGOs, the media, and the general public. They promote worldwide awareness and action for those who suffer from hunger and for the need to ensure healthy diets for all. Hashtag World Food Day 2021 will be marked a second time while countries around the world deal with the widespread effects of the global COVID-19 pandemic. It's time to look into the future we need to build together. Make hashtag World Food Day your day. Share your individual action online or join the call or by developing a virtual event or activity. Let us watch this video from the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization.
For each and every one of us, food tells a story. It starts with agriculture, and our actions impact its journey each step of the way. We have one planet and are part of one system. We must work together to build a better future. We need to reconnect with nature and work as one. Let's rewrite the story of food for a better, more sustainable world. Our actions are our future.
The United Nations of Food and Agriculture Organization for that video. In the Philippines, we do have an activity in resemblance to the World Food Day, which is the Community Pantry. We salute or mabuhay to all organizers of the Community Pantry here in the Philippines. Mga ka-TFWs, please join me in welcoming our guest co-host this afternoon. She is no other than Miss Asia Agcaoili, entrepreneur and TV host. Ms. Asia, welcome to the Filipinos World.
Thank you very much at magandang hapon at gabi dito sa New Zealand and to all the Filipinos world. My name is Asia and I'm broadcasting live in New Zealand. And this afternoon, the Filipino world will feature the Kiwinoys. And that includes me, living here in New Zealand. And there are more Filipinos out there, but the thing is, are they more Filipinos or are they more Kiwis? Or are they more Kiwis or more Filipinos? Which one goes first? And how do we integrate to other nationals in the country? And what kind of life do we go through on a daily basis? And today's episode is the Filipino way of living here in New Zealand with our guests, Katigbak, Jhong Diva, and William Johnston.
According to the Global Peace Index of 2021, New Zealand ranked second next to Iceland as the safest country in the world. New Zealand is truly an amazing country. The people are friendly. Well, I hope so, they are. The weather is superb and the lifestyle is unbeatable, perfect for the family. A lot of Filipinos made their quest to live in New Zealand for a better life. New Zealand offers a balanced lifestyle. It is a safe and friendly environment for families and offers possibilities for exploration and travel due to its wondrous beauty. Miss Asia Agcaoili is our living witness to how New Zealand molded her life as a Filipina. Let us hear from her. Miss Asia, let us, for those who hadn't known, Miss Asia Agcaoili, she is a former well, she's a former actress, a celebrity in the Philippines, and now she's a TV host and an entrepreneur based in New Zealand. Miss Asia, you live in New Zealand for how long? And can you share a bit to our viewers what made you love New Zealand?
Well, I've been living here for 10 years now. And beforehand, I was living in Amsterdam for 3 years.
Right.
So Amsterdam is a very, very different kind of living area. For one, it's very cold. So it was a rude awakening for me because, I know humans are warm-blooded, but I'm more warm-blooded than warm-blooded, because I just love summer.
Yeah.
And when my husband and I moved here, we find New Zealand as the middle ground because my husband was quite cool, experienced a bit of culture shock in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, New Zealand is great because it's an English-speaking country. It's also an island. Yeah. And if you really look back at our history, we're all from the same boat. So, I really loved it. In 3 months' time, I fell in love with the place. And I remember my husband and I, we were sitting in the bed and we go like, I love it here. I'd really love to live here. This is home for me. And he's like, yeah, it is, isn't it? So, and since then, we've been here for 10 years. So there we go.
Wow, nice to know that. And I think you've already ground your feet in New Zealand, and you're now a Kiwinoy.
Yeah, Kiwi, Kiwinoy. Yeah,
Kiwinoy.
Kiwinoy. Peewee. Something like that.
Not a fruit though, Well, obviously. Okay.
Yeah, just fruity.
Okay. I'll give the floor to you now. Over to you, please.
Okay, mga mahal kong kababayan, more to know how New Zealand transformed many Filipinos enculturated with Kiwi culture while preserving their identity with Filipino heart when we come back. Diyan lang po muna kayo. And we will be right back.
Modal manufactures a highly distinctive and exclusive range of interior solutions that combines functional excellence with design appeal. Solutions with integrated, innovative, ergonomic features to well-designed workplaces. Our company is based on the inherent values that shape the core of who we are. It is through our living values that we continue to fulfill the promise of our ideal and environmental design standards. Each and every groundbreaking product we've introduced over the years has been the result of our team's hard work and dedication to provide our absolute best to who we care most about, who is our customers. Whether the job is big or small, our team is used to solving complicated tasks and makes sure to get projects to successful completion. Whether it is local or global. This is why Labmodal is known as one of Europe's leading manufacturers of innovative system solutions for devices used in laboratory facilities, hospitals, and educational facilities. Solutions that can be easily adapted to the growing needs and workflows demands of the future. Labmodal, designing safe.
For your hospital chemical storage, classroom interior design, school furniture, storage units, fume cupboards for schools or hospital system cabinets, you may please get in touch with Love Modal via email at info@lovemodal.com or visit their website at www.lovemodal.com. Ladies and gentlemen, a proud Kiwinoy, singer and dancer, live from Canterbury, New Zealand, Mr. William Johnston. Hi, William.
Hello.
Hi. Of course, you want to have a song for us. Take it away,
Yup.
William. All right.
I have two songs. I have Adele, To Make You Feel My Love, and I got my song, Come Back to Me.
All right. Good luck.
Here we go. Hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, 'cause no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'll go hungry, I'll go black and blue, and I'll go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling seas and on the highway of regret. The winds are changing, blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of this earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that rendition of Make You Feel My Love.
This is my song. I wrote it.
Okay,
In
go.
the shower. When the storm passes over the sea, my love turns directly back to me. Tears will shake the ground, it shall make a noise. It'll collapse the night before. Oh, and now it's still the same as before. The dark day may not stop us, it'll calm us. Come back to me, stay back to me. Come back to me, back to me. When the wind blows from above, when your ground shook under my feet, the ground collapsed, my love. May I find happiness and change my soul. Hold me, love, try to be by your side. Today we'll be free. Come back to me, stay back to me. Come back to me, back to me. Let me send you from the heavens. My love will set you free. No doubt my world is yours, is yours. Let me sing you from the heavens. My love will set you free. The doubt my world is yours, is yours. yours. Tonight you'll be dancing in the rain. Let us go fall in love. Look at me, tell me what you see. Have fun, my love. I am strong when I'm with you. I'll always be there when you need me. While you're here with me, come back to me. Stay back to me. Back to me. Come back to me. Stay back to me. Come back to me. Back to me. Come back to me. Stay back to me. Come back to me. Back to me.
Very much, Johnston, a promising singer you are. Wow, after Make You Feel My Love and then Come Back to Me, you're such a lovelorn boy, aren't you?
That song. I made it.
Oh, I know. How old are you?
13.
Sorry? 13. 13.
Yep.
Was such a very deep song, Come Back to Me. What made you feel so inspired to make that song?
What about But what I said to the other people was that I followed this tune in the shower, and I went to myself, that's a good tune. So I made a song.
Come Back to Me. Very good tune indeed. I mean, I wish I was able to do something like that when I was 13. You know, I was just doing whatever. Yes, you're such a evidently you're a very promising artist, you know. And how did you get into all of this, especially with the Filipino community in Canterbury?
So, well, it started with me, what happens is that I used to go to like food places, going to get some food, and I used to get this poto, which I loved it, yum. And I used to be like, oh my gosh, oh my god, mum, my mum used to buy it for me for at least $12. And then what happens is I found Giovanni, so Giovanni, I went to Giovanni, so we got in touch with Giovanni and the talent show I did. So what happens is that Giovanni, I met him through the talent show on Facebook. If you understand me?
Yes.
Are good?
Yeah.
So what happens that Giovanni is a really good cook, and he made me some poto, and he made me that brown thing with you. That was nice.
And it was nice. It started to make you sing or something.
That me and Giovanni did a stage show together. And I've also been singing ever since I've been 5 years old.
Wow. Yeah. Start young, indeed. Right?
You found your calling.
Yeah, that's right. It's your
Oh,
calling.
yeah.
So.
In the World
Yes?
Championships of Performing Arts, out of 6,500 people, I came second in the singing category.
Yes.
Oh my god.
How old were you then?
Maybe he was
11.
six.
I was 12.
At 12.
Wow. I have a 12-year-old. Oh my god, you could be my son. You might have been my son. That's amazing. And how did you start into, how did you get lucky into the international competitions as such?
So let's just say that my mum and dad opened up some opportunities for me, and I was like, I'm gonna take that. Let's go.
I love this guy.
Stage mom and dad, right?
Yup.
And are you doing collaboration with talent producers and directors like Jhong Diva? Is Jhong Diva there? He's also our guest this afternoon.
Oh, you see, he's saying right now, I'm doing it with Jhong Diva. I'm doing a show with him. Sorry. I'm doing a show with Jhong Diva about the Filipinos' life. That's what
The Filipinos live. Yes. And is Jhong Diva there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hello, everyone.
Thomas! Look at Jhong Diva's hair. We have the same hair, okay? We have the same color. So, Jhong, welcome to the Filipinos World.
Hi,
How are you
Thank
doing?
you for having us.
So, what sort of preparation have you been doing lately?
Oh, not really, to be honest. I'm just, everything is normal. I just put my makeup on and I'm just put this very nice wig. And then, because a while ago we had a practice at the venue because we have an upcoming show, hopefully a stage show. The show is, we call this one the Filipino Aotearoa life story. So it is a story of a Filipino came here in New Zealand and the struggles and challenges that the Jhong Diva is facing. And William is my son, and I am I am the mother. And then there's a bit of a drama and a bit of a comedy, and it's really nice, to be honest. So it's gonna be I have also the people in me today, so they are going to be part of that show.
Is that going to be the collaboration that you're talking about with William?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like how you landed in New Zealand, and
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. What was the question? Sorry.
No. Is that the collaboration that you're talking about?
Yes. That's
Yes,
the
the
collaboration.
showcase of opportunities, and
Yes.
I could see a few of them are at the back, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Hi! They're gonna be a part of that collaboration, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yes, a little bit.
Here's my beautiful sister, Celeste.
Hi Celeste! How are you guys doing?
Oh, by the way, Miss Asia, Ambassador Gary Domingo of New Zealand is watching right now here live, and he's saying,
hi!
Hi, Amba Gary. Thank
Hi,
you.
Amba Gary!
He's watching the Kiwinoys.
Oh my gosh! You know, it's a great feeling to be around or to be communicating with a lot of Filipinos out there, because we all have the same kind of jive, and we gel together and everything, and we all came from the same place, and we have the same kind of humor in a way, and same kind of hair colors. I understand. So, Jhong, tell me a little bit more, Jhong Diva.
Yes.
In terms of William and you, how did you guys kind of collaborated or integrated your music and dance with with someone who's very, very versatile in his craft?
Yes. Actually, as of now, I have my team with me. Shano Kuhon,
Yes.
one of our choreo director, and then of course we have our I have this guy that has a brown hair. the brown sorry. The brown. Yeah.
We're all representing.
Yeah. So and then the people around, we are collaborating each other. So I am actually, if we have creating the show, I created the show, I direct the show, I gave them the idea, this is gonna be the flow, and then I also allow these people to share their ideas and to collaborate with me, because at the end of the day I will be asking them that, is this good or not? But this guy, I met these people when it was the time when I started to create the Due Talents production. So yes, this Due Talents Productions, I created it for out of the, what we call this one, the idea of the Filipinos to showcase their talent, and of course, and I want to share to them as well that I want to share and show to the whole world, especially here, specifically here in New Zealand, that Filipinos are really talented, and I am so really happy that I have William with me, one who the Johnston family is supporting, and of course these dancers at the back, they are really very supportive to each other. So yeah, it's kind of thing that we collaborate each other, and that's the good idea of it. And Shano, of course, the main choreo.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go off script for a little bit, right? Just to have a little bit of fun, okay?
Yeah.
So Jhong and William, how about inviting them to the show? And for those people at the back, why don't you do an interpretative dance while they say it, while they do it? Are we ready?
Yo, that's sure.
Are we ready?
Okay.
So Jhong.
Yes.
Yeah. And William, go and invite William. William, invite them to listen to your song, Because I heard it's on Spotify already, right? And in your
No,
YouTube.
not yet.
Not yet, okay.
It's on YouTube.
On YouTube. Okay, while you invite them, they're going to go and dance at the back. How does that sound?
Dance, everyone.
Okay, dance.
Ready? Get set,
You'll
go.
invite them? Okay.
You invite them and they're gonna dance. Let's make this a cool thing, yo.
Yeah, the
Ready?
You kind of need music first.
You don't need music because he's gonna be the music. He's gonna sing the invitation. Ready?
You invite them.
Yes.
You invite them about your song.
YouTube channels and your song very
You
soon.
play the song. You play the song. They come back to me. Okay, cool.
Okay.
You
Ready?
You invite.
Yes. Get set.
Okay, you come there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
2, 3, go.
Okay, you invite them.
Yeah. My love turns directly back to me.
This is very Kiwinoy culture, I suppose, Asia. Happy.
Come back to me.
Yes.
Stay back to me. Come back to me. Back to me.
All right, guys. See? That's a whole lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. For all those people of New Zealand and the Philippines, you know how we are. We always like to have fun. We always want to laugh. And we're giving you a little taste of impromptu of what Kiwinoys is all about. Okay, so this is high quality live here in New Zealand, which we offer to you guys. And you know, that's the thing. A lot of Filipinos get drawn to New Zealand because it's an amazing world-class kind of lifestyle that you have it here, okay? It draws a lot of immigrants to come here and experience the culture. The country is a very multicultural, and the residents are used to mixing with a lot of people, and being Filipinos, we're all mixed, if you really think about it, right? Different cultures, different accents, and the quality of life offered in New Zealand is shown again and again in a global report. New Zealand is truly an incredible place to live in, and here, the entrepreneur, Kiwinoy, and how his life, like in New Zealand, when we come back. Diyan lang po kayo, wag po kayong bibitaw. Okay, go sing, guys! Come back to me.
Stay back to me.
We'll be right back.
This is my jam.
Every day, the Philippines does more than wait. Putting together new adventures. Experiences for you to try. We're making our sites better for you to see. Cooking up new dishes for you to taste. And preparing cultural discoveries for you to feel. And we're not stopping. Because we know that you deserve more. We can't wait to welcome you.
Sa iyong isip at iyong galing.
Welcome back, and you are still watching with us live here in the Filipinos World. I have so much fun watching the Kiwinoys there in New Zealand live as they perform together with William, Johnston, and Jhong Diva. And of course, Miss Asia Agcaoili, such a lovely lady, and she made us very lively as of this afternoon live here in the Filipinos World. There is a growing Kiwinoy community in New Zealand, and the recognition that Filipinos now comprise the third largest Asian population in New Zealand. Despite of the engagement of Filipino residents in New Zealand, there is an observation that Filipinos remain proud of their identity while at the same time taking pride in New Zealand as their home. Makakasama natin ngayon live from Wellington, New Zealand, Eddie Katigbak, an entrepreneur. Eddie, welcome. Good afternoon to the Filipinos World. How are you?
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Kamusta po kayo?
Magandang hapon, Eddie. It's nice to see you here face to face. Of course, Eddie, I'd like to introduce to you Miss Asia Agcaoili, and you must have already had an offline conversation a while ago.
Hi, Asia. Nice to meet you again.
Hi, Sir Eddie. Hello, nice to meet you again. Actually, Sir Eddie is now in Remuera, so kapitbahay ko lang siya. He's in Auckland. Well, I wouldn't say it's unfortunate. Maybe if you're in New Zealand, kasi Auckland right now is still in lockdown. We're still in level 3. If you were in Wellington,
That's
you'd be
right.
on level 2. Isn't that right? How
That's
long have you
absolutely
been
right.
living here, sir, in New Zealand?
I moved here in 2001, so it's 20 years already. And the funny part about it is, if I actually didn't like staying in New Zealand, my flight back home was September 11, 2001.
Oh.
Right, so it's not so much that it's heavy, but it's almost like it's God sent for them to send me here and be in New Zealand, which has blessed me a lot.
Yes, yeah. It has gone so high, right? It just shot up by the time that you it's been such an improvement.
Absolutely.
So what was your reason? What was the primary reason for you to go to New Zealand?
It was love.
May pen pal ka, sir.
Basically, it was with my girlfriend then, who became my wife and now my ex-wife. So we moved here in 2001, and we decided New Zealand to be our home. I also tried other countries like Asia. So I tried Canada and Australia, but I just found New Zealand to be that extra loving place that you just can't explain it. You have to live here and step out and then come back, and then you appreciate it, and then you say, look, this is home.
Yeah, actually. It puts a spell on you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right?
I remember when I first arrived here, may kasabihan tayo mga Pinoy, right? New Zealand was the boring paradise and the Philippines the exciting hell.
That's so true. It's so true. A lot of my friends a lot of the people that I interview, a lot of Filipinos actually, I go like, oh, so how do you like New Zealand? And there are just two answers. It's boring, which means they're single, right?
Yeah.
Right? Which means they're single. Or I love it here, which means they have children and they already have a family. It's really ideal for people who have families. And how do you cope with living standards here in New Zealand, being a Filipino? Kasi mahal dito, di ba? Tsaka yung pag-integrate ng national presence.
Everything's relative naman if you look at it, right? So we have a very high minimum wage, okay? And I think the government's pushing for what we call living wage, meaning with your salary, you should be able to live, right?
Yes.
And then on top of that, may mga subsidies pa. But look, that's what got me into business, because obviously I want to thrive more and excel as a Filipino entrepreneur.
So as a Filipino entrepreneur, how do you see the Filipinos come together in issues such as the Filipino community here? And for example, talking about the Philippines, what's the active role one portrays despite of being away from our homeland?
Yes, that's a very good question. But as you know, with social media is very active nowadays, it's so easy to get in touch, right? So as soon as the news comes out in the Philippines, everybody's talking about it here already.
Yeah.
But one thing that's really good with the Filipino community in New Zealand, because we're confined in a small, not small landmass, but we are mainly in Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, and other major cities, right? We have our own cliques, and what happened with that is nagkakaroon tayo ng higher activity than other countries in terms of being Filipinos, right? And do you know that New Zealand actually, despite of lower numbers, have a bigger voting population than Australia?
Wow, I did not know that.
So Australia is hitting about 200,000 Filipinos. We just passed about 80,000. We outvoted them by 2 or 3,000. I don't know the exact figures.
Wow, so we're very involved as New Zealanders.
Absolutely.
That's very good. And speaking of being involved, how do you address these issues of if it is a deterrent or helpful to Filipinos within New Zealand? For example, the pharma scandals or the EJK or probably the upcoming elections. Maybe bottom. Pwede niyo ba sabihin niyo boboto niyo?
Hindi mo na, bawal.
Well, look, one thing that New Zealand brought to a lot of Filipinos is the ability to talk and to think for themselves.
Yeah.
Because we respect other people's opinion here a lot.
Yeah.
So we have that open communication and topic, and people will have different opinions, and it doesn't mean that you have to be enemies, right? It's just a different of opinion, and at the end of the day, we're still all Filipinos.
Yeah, that's true. We should all be united in such a way. So, Sir Eddie, your business is in real estate. There's a very booming thing here, you know. So, tell us a little bit more on how you go about your housing development for Kiwis and migrants in New Zealand.
Okay, so we do it two ways, right? We invest in our own, and then we also assist predominantly Filipinos to get into the housing market, right? The challenge of anyone, not just Filipinos, because sa mahal ng bahay dito, as you know, Asia, right? Sa mahal ng bahay dito, what happens is the developers are going to look at a project and look at how they're going to maximize the profit, right? So if you look at that, even if you got two good income earners, nahihirapan pa rin bumili. So how we come in is by the time that we see the financials, because I'm also a financial advisor, right? Then when they go to their bank, they understand how much they can borrow. So based on that, we look for a project based dun sa budget nila. So we spec the house with their affordability.
Yeah,
And
so,
it's done well so far. I've helped about 30 families to get into their first home.
oh, you gotta go give us your contact details because I'm pretty sure a lot of not only Filipinos out there, but it's a little bit easier if you are communicating with a Filipino. Do you know what I mean?
There are still challenges.
Yes, there will be challenges, but you know, because sometimes iba rin yung when you're talking to, you know, with
Native
your own
tongue.
language, diba?
Yes.
So
That's right.
yeah. Tsaka yung you know, yung dynamics ng magpapadala sa here or there, you know. So yeah. So please do leave your contact details later.
Definitely, and I also shared to both you and Agnes some of the photos of the houses that we just completed. If you feel free to post it with the live stream, because this project was actually really good, and the yield of what the client made out of it after the completion is over 150,000.
Whoa. 150,000. Man.
On paper,
Para po sa
yes.
mga lahat ng Filipinos out there, yes, in New Zealand, the housing prices here is just going up the roof. And booming po talaga ang real estate na business. Kaya si Sir si Sir Eddie Katigbak mayaman yan for sure. Hindi na wala ng trabaho dyan, no? So thank you very much, sir, for sharing that to us. And mga ka-TFW are Kiwinoys in New Zealand with their words of wisdom para sa kanilang mahal sa buhay. Let us start from Jhong, then William, then Eddie. Go, Jhong! So, para sa mga mahal mo sa buhay, anong gusto mong iparating sa kanila?
Ang ipaparating ko sa aking mahal sa buhay, so I really miss them a lot, to be honest. So it's the what they call it, the struggles that we've been doing here in New Zealand. So I am hoping na sana ay magiging okay kayo lahat amidst of this pandemic. The only thing that we communicate to each other is via Facebook, via Zoom. So the only thing lang ang magagawa namin is we support. Ako naman sa pamilya ko kasi marami din ako. Hi, shout out sa aking mga nanay at tatay dyan. So they are very supportive, and at the same time napaka maintindihin nila din sa akin, lalo na dito sa pandemic. So sana pinagdadasal ko din na hope that magiging maayos ang lahat. Wag lang isipin itong pandemic na ito, and of course sa mga auntie at mga lola, mga kamag-anak na naiwan dyan sa Philippines.
O gusto mong ibigay yung social media mo para naman maraming maka-follow sa iyo?
Yes, of course. Please keep following the Jhong Diva Facebook page, and of course my Giovanni Jhong Diva YouTube. You can follow me as well at Giovanni and my Instagram. So I have a lot of my TikTok, mga TikTokers naman tayo mga Filipino. In spite sa mga nangyayari sa buhay, naku, masaya talaga tayong mga Filipino. Lagi tayo nagti-TikTok. So keep following my and then I'll give some updates. And of course, meron kaming upcoming show. We're having an upcoming show the 12th of February. So that's the 12th of February 2022. That is the Jhong Diva, a Pinoy Aotearoa life story. So it is a story of a Filipino who came here in New Zealand, the struggles and the challenges that this Filipino is facing. So kung ano yung pagiging Pilipino dito sa New Zealand, and then it's a love. It's a drama, it's a musical, it's a drama, it's a musical, and my comedy. So may mga comedy. So it's gonna be really awesome. So excited kami. Lagi kaming nagpe-prepare and hope that during this pandemic magiging okay sana ang ayos na takbo ng COVID alert.
There we go. Salamat, Jhong. And what about you, William? Why don't you invite them to your social media, and if you have upcoming shows as well? William.
Oh, what?
Yes, you're William. Go. Invite them to your show, please.
Yeah.
You mean invite?
The invite your show.
Or your Instagram, because you were talking about your Instagram, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yes, I'm gonna invite my followers to come in and see if some come on my Instagram. And again, my Instagram is William JOHN Johnston Music. And you see me up there singing like.
There we go, William Johnston.
I've also got a YouTube channel, William Johnston.
Okay, there you go. And Sir Eddie Katigbak, why don't you invite them as well?
Yes, if you could follow one of our subsidiary companies, Tina Homes, right? So it's tinahomes.co.nz on Instagram. You will see the projects that we've done and we're currently pursuing. And should you need to get in touch with us if you want to have an assessment, if you can get a house or any of your insurances, just contact us at exxon.co.nz.
exxon.co.nz. Thank you very much, Sir Jhong and William and Sir Eddie. You guys have been so cool to be talking to. And we will be back. Oh, please do follow me, Asia Agcaoili, my Instagram and my Facebook, and also mega.nz. There you go. And we will be back after a short break. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right.
Sa iyong isip at iyong galing.
Welcome back, and you are still watching with us live here in the Filipinos World. That was a very marvelous guesting and hosting of Miss Asia Agcaoili. And I'd like to read some of the comments here live. Mr. June Aguilar said, nice performance. This refers to William watching from Quezon City. Ambagari, of course, say hey, hi, hello to us, Asia. Miss Divine Alipio, watching from Bacolod City, the proud auntie of William. And then you have here Mern Cabillon, watching from Iloilo. Zet Alfaro, watching from Manila, Parañaque. June Aguilar, my friend, says, Ambagari, you're surrounded with fun, loving, and jolly Kiwinoys. I'm sure you're enjoying your stay there much. I've never been there, Amba. Wish I can visit New Zealand once this pandemic ceases. And Miss Lynn, also watching from Dubai. Miss Asia, that was really fantastic, and I really like, okay, let her do the hosting, because this is really something to talk about the Kiwinoys, and you did so well there. Thank you so much. I think your mic is off.
For those people who have suggestions or comments or feedback, please get in touch with us via our email address. That's the Filippinosworld@gmail.com. You may also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube channel, The Filipinos World. And if you want to become one of the sponsors, please send us your intent via email, thefilippinosworld@gmail.com. And if you want your story to be featured in the Filipinos World, and you believe that you are one Filipino who can inspire other Filipinos, please let us know and write us on the email address, thefilippinosworld@gmail.com.
We wish to thank all our guests for today, Mr. Eddie Katigbak. Thank you so much,
Thank
Eddie,
you.
and hope to catch you offline soon.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, thank you. Our pleasure is ours. William Johnston, and thank you to your dad, Grant. Thank you for that. And Jhong Diva, Giovanni, thank you, and hope to have you back here in the Filipinos World come December. Yeah. We should have the production team together with Miss Asia Agcaoili, Ambagari, Eddie Katigbak, and among the personalities there in New Zealand to have your Pasko ng Pinoy ng New Zealand. I will be waiting for that. For
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud
And William,
of you guys.
thank you for your songs. It's so entertaining.
Yes.
We will have
Thanks,
that come
guys.
back to me. I think you're gonna put that in Spotify soon, William. You will do.
We're gonna have to do a professional recording, then we're gonna chuck it on.
You know
When you
what?
make a song, yeah, come
Come
back
back
with the
to me.
Katigbak.
Yeah. That's a bit of a rhyme there, Eddie.
No, that was actually one of our tagline phrases on our family reunion.
All right.
Come back with the Katigbak, yeah.
Well,
Come
you
back
have
to
you have
me,
already
Katigbak.
you have already Asia Agcaoili there in New Zealand. She's a fantastic host, and to be part in the production team of Jhong, that would make the Filipino community. So
Is it a good one, isn't it?
That would be so loopy.
no, of course not. I have so much fun watching here. I mean, I feel like, okay, I'm just an audience. Let Asia do
No,
the talking.
no, go. But thank you for making me as a co-host.
No, you did
I just
fantastic
love
work.
talking.
Well, you are. It is very, I'm odd, and that's how Asia Agcaoili is live. Thank you.
No, but thank you, Miss Agnes, for having me around. So
I hope to
there
put
we
you on
go.
board again soon.
Yes, we should do it. We should do it.
We
You
should
know,
do
I
it.
kind of miss radio, so yeah.
And Eddie, of course, because you are supporting the Filipinos there in New Zealand together with Ambagari, let's have this promotion for the Filipinos around the world.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Especially
John,
with our
thank you
presence
too.
here,
Yes.
maraming opportunity for us.
Yes, yes. It's
I'm so
actually-
proud of you. I'm so proud. The Filipinos are always proud to each other. I hope
Yes,
wala
of
lang
course.
wala lang mga chismisan or siraan.
Wala.
Wala.
Yeah.
No. We're not. Yes.
Help
If
each other.
we all try to be in the same vibe of having a united Filipino,
Yes.
it will all work, wouldn't it? Right? It just have to start with us, us.
Yes,
Each and every one of us thinking that.
Oh, absolutely. And the ambassador has a very good analogy on how to make things harmonious. It's just
Yes.
give each other space and their area where they can shine.
That's
very
right. That's right.
Yeah.
And in
You're
that
right.
context, Eddie, I'd like to express or convey my thanks to Ambagari because without him, I wouldn't be able to know each one of you. And Jhong, of course, through
Definitely.
William's father. Thank you so much, Ambagari. To me.
Thanks, Agnes, very much for having me on the show.
My
Thank
pleasure
you.
is mine.
Yes, thank you so much for having us here.
All right.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity for you guys to listen to my song. Appreciate it.
Yes. Okay, the
We loved
Filipinos
it.
World would like to
And the
thank
camera
Mr.
loves you,
Paul Markevicius, EP, and technical team engineer Jhong Sendigo, and engineer Ernie Banzon, station manager Miss Jean Serohijos, social media team Mount Malm, and kaagapay ako ng OFW KSA, and to all the supporters and the viewers of TFW. TFW would like to thank Endeavour Cool Philippines, Ichiban Seafoods, and Lab Module AS. And for this, why don't I just give the floor to Miss Agnes?
For this, we say, we bring the Filipinos closer to the world. We bring the world closer to the Filipinos and the Filipinos closer to each other. I'd like to say thank you to Rick Inyan of Envirical. He's also watching with us here. This has been your TFW Agnes, along with Miss Asia Agcaoili live from New Zealand. Miss Asia, thank you for hosting here in the Filipinos World as of today's episode. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Stay safe and have a blessed weekend. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.